I am Justin Whitman. I am from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and this is going to be my second year at York College of Pennsylvania. I am a middle-level education major with a specialty in English. As you can tell by this pie chart, there's a lot of different tools to help shape my culture identity. Some of them are exceptionality, gender, ethnicity, age, sexual orientation, geography, class, resources, language, and religion. All these help shape my own culture, and I will talk about the main ones that help me in my life. One category that is big in my cultural identity is exceptionality. This is because a couple years ago I got diagnosed with Asperger's, which is a disability, and it is on the autism spectrum. This is why exceptionality is a big part of my life and in my culture, because I am one of those people that have a disability, and at some parts I am gifted, but not all the time. But exceptionality is a big part of my culture, and it will be continued a big part of my cultural identity throughout the years while I deal with the disability that I have. The second most powerful category that is in my culture is gender. I believe it is important to be categorized by the type of gender you are, with either being a man or a woman, male or female. I do not want people to call me a woman when I am a man, even though that my voice sometimes is not that deep and low. The next category that is in my pie chart that I believe is great for my culture is class. I believe that it is important for the people to understand the political and economical and cultural societies that are in my culture. Even with resources for the lower, middle, and upper resources, I believe is important for having people to understand where I come from and my family comes from. The next category that I'll talk about is age. Age does not set a priority in my culture because, well, age is just a number. There should not be people judging other people because of their age, if they're older or younger. And that's why I don't think age is that big for my culture identity. Smaller categories that are on my pie chart are ethnicity, sexual orientation, geography, language, and religion. All of those categories I do not see a big part in my cultural identity, and I do not see them affecting my culture in any way possible. One big argument that I have in my culture is sexual orientation. Although I do not care who is gay, bi, straight, or whatever they are, or who they love, I do believe that it is and should be against the law to have people with the same sex be married to each other. Although I know it's not a big involvement in my life, I am just a big Christian person, and I believe marriage should be between one man and one woman. And although this is a smaller portion on my pie, I do believe that not only me, but there are other people that believe the same way as I do. Another tool that I do not care about is ethnicity. I do not care where you come from or where your ancestors came from. As long as you yourself are a good person, you will have no impact on my culture, on the ethnicity that you are. Language is a big part in some people's lives or in their cultures. In my own culture, I don't care, and it's not as important. I do believe, though, if you are going to talk to me, you should talk to me in English so I can understand you and I can have a conversation with you. If you talk to me in either Russian, German, or even Spanish, I will not understand what you're saying, and it will be hard for me to have a conversation with you. Religion is one of the smallest categories that are on my pie chart. I do not care what type of religion you are, and it doesn't really impact me or my life or on my culture. Last but not least, geography is also not an important role in my culture. It doesn't matter where in the world or in the universe you come from, I will not care, and it will have no impact with me or on my culture. I hope you enjoyed my culture identity, and it has been an honor creating it, and this is Justin's Cultural Identity.